My name is Janis Hsing. I am an attorney here at Campos Law Firm. I practice criminal defense, family law, and immigration. The field of criminal defense is unique in itself. It's not just one civilian suing you, it's actually the government pressing charges against you. And on top of that, you are facing more devastating consequences such as prison time. So you, as someone who is charged with a crime, has unique rights, making the field unique in itself. We handle anything as small as a speeding ticket to serious felonies. We are non-judgmental. We handle all cases. I think one of the most common mistakes I see from clients is not understanding their rights. For example, when they have interaction with the police and they were arrested, many feel like they have to talk to the police in order to make their case a little bit better. They do not. They have a right to remain silent. And on top of that, the other big mistake I notice is people who don't get an attorney early enough in the game. These are devastating consequences that people are facing, and it's very important that they have proper attorneys to guide them through the process. The first thing that we do as attorneys is to advise people of their rights. As someone who is charged with a crime, they have unique rights. They have the right to remain silent. They have the right to go to a trial if they would like to. At the get-go, we would advise them of their rights as well as their options in the case. Many people who do not have attorneys often rush into impulsive decisions that could potentially change their life, either in a conviction, in jail time, that could potentially ruin their future. We do everything we can to fight for our clients' rights. Not only are we knowledgeable, we do hear the client's priorities, and we put that in the forefront of our mind when we are fighting for them and in everything that we do. While there's no guarantees to the result of criminal cases, we can guarantee that we will provide top-notch service. We actually offer very flexible payment plan for clients as well. Usually we do a down payment and a pretty affordable monthly payment for those who are interested in that option. Even for those who are not able to afford our services, we do help them with next steps so they know what to expect in their court case. A conviction could be devastating for immigration statuses. It can range from not having much effect at all to making you deportable or barring you from an immigration status. That's why with every criminal case, we do provide an immigration advisement with an experienced immigration attorney. I think the hardest thing and that challenging in a criminal defense case is when clients are not totally honest with us. Sometimes we are misled. However, even in challenging situations, we find creative solutions to navigate the problem. So that unfortunately happens very often, especially with the immigrant community, and especially when people have a language barrier. In those cases, what we do is we look thoroughly through the evidence of the case, and then we question the credibility of the police officers that were handling the case. We always leave the big decisions up to the clients. However, in cases where clients are unjustly accused and we believe there's a good chance of winning, we will recommend them to set for trial and we'll fight for them. My biggest advice is to get an attorney. The attorney makes a huge difference. Not only can they advise you of your rights and your options, but also it's such an ease of mind as well, as the attorneys will walk you through everything and help you handle the more complicated legal documents. So if you are accused of a crime, you need to call for an attorney. So in the state of Colorado, if you are charged with a criminal offense, you are entitled to a bond hearing within 48 hours of you being arrested. So essentially, almost everyone is entitled to bond. There are some higher charges, such as murder, where it is very hard to get an affordable bond. However, most everyone is entitled to a bond. As someone who is arrested, you have the right to remain silent. You do not have to talk to police officers if you don't want to. You do have a right to a bond as well. A bond will be set in your case. You also have a right to an attorney if you would like to choose one. As someone who is also arrested, you have the right to go to trial if you would like and challenge the evidence there. So we actually do a personalized approach when it comes to negotiations. It's based on the specific case and which prosecutor we're dealing with. I have been practicing for the last 4 years. I know the prosecutor office in the Metro Denver area very well. So I usually tailor my negotiation tactic to the case and the prosecutor. If you have been accused of a crime, please don't hesitate to reach out to an attorney. It is crucial to your right, and it is crucial for you to have options. Please contact our firm, Campos Law Firm, at 720-908-0295, or visit our website, camposlawfirm.com.